we have entertainment this year, and she goes by the name Gracee Shriver. What's up, girl?
Not much. What are you doing?
What do you think of Chill Pill Studios?
I love it. It's so cute. The little neon signs and everything.
Thank you so much. Gracee, you and I have become friends over the years. And first of all, I have so much to talk to you about. I'm very excited that you're here. So you're going to be a part of Bikes for Kids. Let's talk about that real quick. So the 10th year, December 10th, you're going to be performing.
I am. I'm so excited.
Have you ever done a Christmas tree lighting before?
No, I have not. And Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Okay, so do you know Christmas songs?
Yes. Oh, yes. My mom's birthday is Christmas. So
Christmas Day?
Yes,
Your
her
mom
and Jesus.
was born on Jesus' birthday?
Exactly. She's always like, we'll celebrate Jesus. And then she's like, and then me.
Aw. Poor Lacey.
I know.
I love, you know, the cool thing about your family, it's Lacey, Gracee, and then you got a sister named Lily.
Yes, I know.
How is Lily doing?
She's doing great. She's thriving in Alabama.
Alabama. We're going to talk about that too here in a little bit. But let's get back to Bikes for Kids. So Bikes for Kids, December 10th, it's happening again. When you got the phone call that this is happening again, were you like, Natalie, you're so insane?
No, I was so excited. I think it's awesome what you do for them. And I mean, everyone needs a toy at Christmas. So to get to do the bikes in the community, the whole, aspect of it is just really cool.
So you've donated bikes in the past. Thank you so much. And you've actually came and saw me in my tent.
Yes. On your deathbed up there. So sick. Yes.
So you got to tell everybody listening and watching I want you to tell me about the Nat Cash experience up in the scaffolding at Bikes for Kids.
Well, basically, I mean, for those of you who haven't had the joy of getting to go up there, she's just sitting on wasn't it a blow-up mattress that you're on the top of this, scaffolding. And then we went up there because it was, how many years ago was that?
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I was just graduating high school. And that time you were so sick, but you were so dedicated, which I love that about you.
I'm always dedicated.
She's like, she's on the boat. She's like, I'm not coming down. And we're like, well, you need something. So when we went to Target, got her all of this stuff.
You
but
and
it's
your
like,
mom.
yes, it was me and mom. I think Lily was there too. And then that was the year that I sat on the edge of the blow up and played some songs because you were not feeling good. And
I had hand, foot, and mouth.
Yes.
For anyone wondering, this is right when I had first, my kids were very small.
Yeah, they were little.
Yeah, and that is not something adults get, is hand, foot, and mouth. And why I had that at Bikes for Kids, I don't know, but I survived. I'm living, so this is worth it. It's worth the pain and suffering up there.
And there were so many bikes that year. I remember too, because I was also in high school, and then the high school kids had to move them off the field.
Sorry about that. If there's any high school kids watching, you're going to be doing that again
I know.
this year.
It just makes me laugh because I was up there, and then we got to school the next day, and they're like, yes, you guys, there's bikes on the field. We need you to move. And I was like, you're joking. I saw how many were out there.
I didn't know you had that.
I did.
That is hilarious. So, okay, Bikes for Kids, December 10th, Gracee Shriver's performing. You got to come by there. Now, I want to talk about you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Nashville, Tennessee. You have graduated from Belmont.
Yes, I'm a new graduate, and so now I'm thriving in life. I'm adulting.
You're adulting.
Yeah.
How is that going?
It's going good. I mean, everyone kind of was like, college are your best years. Honestly, for me, it's been so amazing being out of school and getting to do strictly music and not have to do homework, in the van or, whatever.
In the van.
Yeah, in the van. I'm not at bus level yet, guys. I'm in the minivan.
That's okay. That girl,
it gets a good gas mileage.
If you're like, I've seen this woman before. Yeah, she was on The Voice.
Yeah, I know that about the time that I was doing that Bikes for Kids thing. Yeah,
because you were
crazy.
A senior in high school.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school.
All right,
so
tell us about that experience, The Voice.
It was crazy. I mean, it's funny now because I see a lot of The Voice people off of my season live in Nashville now. So actually, a week ago, I did a whole writers round with Jake who won my season. And it was a cool experience because I made so many friends from it. And, it throws you on live television. So you got to learn really fast how to sing in front of 11 million people and know that you can't redo anything. And I was 16, 17 when I did it. So, I mean, I grew up pretty quick from it, music wise, I wouldn't trade it, but it's definitely TV.
What was high school like?
I did high school, so this was the funniest thing. So school, basically, that was my senior year, which was also 2020. So it was I got back to school after the show was over and it was COVID. So I never really ever did senior year. And then while I was doing it on the show, I was in the Universal Studios school.
Yeah.
So I basically went to school with like all of these kids that were on television shows or different things. And because legally, like we had one teacher and she's taught everyone from like Justin Bieber to everyone that's ever been. Yeah.
What?
Isn't it weird? So she was my
crazy.
teacher, and the school would like send me work and she would help me, and then I'd just do my work.
Okay. Was it harder than at Owasso High School?
Oh, no.
No.
No, it was Owasso's work. And I think the teachers were just so proud of me that they were kind of like, okay, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
I was like sitting there doing nothing, but yeah.
That's funny. So that was 5 years ago. 2019 to 2020 was COVID.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have gone to Belmont
Yes.
University. So what was Belmont like? Because you were already on The Voice.
Yes.
And
I
then-
had just gotten off and then I went to school, which was kind of like, I mean, Nashville's a weird town. For anyone that's been there knows it's like everyone's talented in something, like music wise. And so going to Belmont was kind of cool because first of all, Owasso High School is huge. So Belmont was like, just felt like I was going to high school 2.0, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like the normal college experience, but it was cool because our classes were like everyone wanted to be in the industry. So I didn't feel so alone. You know, like
Right.
you probably know this feeling, like doing all of the stuff you do with radio and stuff, like people don't always get the industry.
Right.
And so going to college, it was kind of fun because everyone knew, understood what I was doing. Yeah.
Okay,
doing it too.
so all right, you've been at Belmont.
Yes.
What's next for Gracee? I feel like we're skipping a lot of things.
I know.
Like, it's just interesting to me because people don't realize how long it takes
Yeah.
to even get your song on the radio.
Yeah. Which you helped me with tremendously.
I played her song for the very first
Yes.
time. Okay, let's talk about that. What was that like?
Like, what was it like?
You heard your song on
No,
the radio.
it was honestly, I will forever go down as like the best feeling in the world. I mean, mom's like, when you have kids, that'll be the best feeling. And then I'm like, this will be a close second. I just But I remember laying there. It was because it was like a 7 a.m. playtime or something. And mom got me up and we were laying in her bed and we played like we had it on our little phone or whatever. And
Are
we
you in
played
high school
it.
at this time?
Yes,
Okay.
I was in high school.
Okay.
It was I think the spring semester because right after I got off the show, I released Meant to Be.
Okay,
And then
Meant to Be.
Yes, it was Meant to Be. And I sent it to you guys, and then you were like, you played it. And then I remember I was bawling, she was bawling, everyone was
That's
crying in
so
our
great.
household. We were so excited. I went to school, and it was cool because people were like, I heard your song on the radio this morning, which was, you know, kind of softening the blow of me getting kicked off a television show in front of everyone.
Yeah, because so, I mean, come on, girl, you're on
I
TV.
know.
So you got kicked off The Voice. You heard your song on the radio.
Yes. It was kind of like, what the heck's happening moment. I think after all we went through, I say mom and I because we laugh. She's always like, what we went through. Because it was. I mean,
Yeah.
she was there. But like all the good and the trauma. And then you get off. And then it's like you go back to high school and you're like, everyone's looking at you like, yeah.
What's next?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're kind of just like, everyone's been hyped up watching you. And so then getting to hear the song on the radio, it was kind of like, oh, this is working. You know, we're moving forward. I got
Yeah.
to put out that first song, which went like the streaming went crazy on it, which was so funny looking back because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
And then we just put it
I
out.
remember your mom would
Yeah.
call me and be like, I don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
No.
Like every time I talk to her, I don't know, but I don't feel like I know what I'm doing. Your mom is so great.
I know,
though.
she is so
Shout out to
awesome.
Lacey.
Yeah, mom, she's here. She's everywhere with
I
me.
love your mom because she brought me lots of medicine.
Yes.
With my hand, foot and mouth disease or whatever
Yeah.
that was.
She
All right,
was
so.
like,
All right,
oh my
so
gosh.
let's. Would you? Here's a question I always want to know. Would you ever do another reality show?
I think I would.
Okay.
Maybe it would have to be. I don't know. I like people ask me that all the time, and then I like sit there, and I think knowing what I know about reality shows, kind of like makes me go a little bit like this. But then at the same time, if it was like a right thing and it was good, and my gut felt good about it, then yes. I don't want to say no, but I also
Right.
have my things about
You
them.
don't want to say about no about any opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would just have to be the right thing. I think if it was like, oh my gosh, this is just lining up perfectly, like this is completely God's plan, I'm like, okay. But just to randomly go on one,
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Would you ever go on like a Love Island?
But I'm obsessed with watching Love Island.
Right.
First of all, I'm like walking out in my swimsuit with the high heels. I just feel like that's not me.
You know what? I used to live in Vegas, and so I had to do that. I've done that before. I've never felt more in my birthday suit.
Yes.
Like everyone's watching, you know.
But they're all so beautiful. And I'm watching them. I'm like, these go girls. Like, you're so cute.
Yeah.
And like, I'm obsessed. And Mom and I also watch. What's the one where you like can't see each other?
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Yeah. Speaking of love, you got engaged.
Yes, I did.
Tell us about that.
I
How did he do it?
So he actually.
You had a boyfriend for a long time.
Yes.
Shout out to
Keaton. Yes.
Keaton.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Keaton. We actually were high school sweethearts. So he went to Owasso.
Okay.
And he's stuck with me through it all. Bless his heart. He's like, I never knew I was signing up to, marry this.
And did he play college baseball?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He just like wrapped that all up, and which was a whole other experience in itself, which was good because we were both busy. It's like.
So you're in Nashville.
And he was in Arkansas.
And
Yeah.
you kept
It going. Yeah. I know. It was kind of crazy, but I think it was good for both of us because with college athletes, like that's their life.
Yeah.
And especially baseball season. I mean, they were playing 4 or 5 games a week. And then with me, it's like I was always gone, always doing something with music. So of course we missed each other, but we both kind of just knew we're chasing these dreams, and then we both were supportive.
Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you guys are for each other.
Yes. And it was helpful versus being with honestly, it probably did work out good because versus being with someone that, doesn't understand any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they're just like, well, why are you always busy? And I'm like, because I'm doing this, man. I ain't slowing down for nobody. No, I know.
So funny.
I know, but it was good. He actually flew out to a show in California, which anytime he could come to my shows, he was there. So it wasn't like weird that he was going out there. But I played a show in Santa Cruz, and he did it there, which was and yeah, my parents were there, my sister was there, which they're at everything.
So at your show, he did it?
Yeah, so it was the next. So I had my show, and then the next night we were just like all there hanging out, and my grandparents were there too. And so he did it like at my favorite little spot at the resort
in California.
Yeah, in California.
Okay.
I know, kind of random.
Yeah. So mom and dad, everyone knew.
Yes, yeah.
Did Lily know?
Yes. Oh yeah. Lily said that I stressed her out because Lily was like, we have each other's location. And so anytime I'm like, oh, like, he has responded in like 6 hours, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then I'm nosy. I do it with my friends too. And they do it with me. And then she's like, there was so many times like when he went to go ask my dad for permission, she's like, he literally had to leave his phone at his house because you were so like, oh.
My girlfriend's crazy.
I know. I guess I am. I'm like, I didn't think I stalked you.
That's
but
awesome.
I guess I do.
So when's the date? When are you?
Next June. Yeah.
Next June. So you are on the road and planning a wedding right now. So is he going to, what's going to happen with, how is this going to work?
So so right now he works in Tulsa, but he's actually moving into Nashville this fall. Okay. Yeah. So he'll move to Nashville, which will be nice. I know I'm kind of like, feel bad. I'm like, you kind of got to up and move out here.
This is about me.
I know. Everything I know, he laughs. He's like, everything's about you. I'm like, it kind of is. I know.
Hey, and he's signed up for it. Like,
he's the biggest supporter. He is very helpful. So yeah, he's excited about it. He loves Nashville, thankfully.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he does.
Who doesn't love Nashville?
I know.
All right, let's talk Nashville. Give us some Nashville stories. Anyone you've seen on the street? I think you told me one time about you got to tell a story about meeting Jason Aldean's wife.
Oh yes, I'm obsessed with them. That was probably like the best.
With her, you mean?
Yes, I love you, Jason. But if I get to ever like become friends with Brittany, that's my goal. I tell my mom because I want to like have like the friends when you like make it and you get to be in those circles. I'm like I want to be with the girl group, like Kane Brown's wife, Jason Aldean's wife. Like they all seem so fun. But I'm obsessed with her. And we were walking down Broadway, and I wasn't even paying attention to Jason. I saw Brittany's G-Wagon whip around, and I knew it because I follow her. And I saw her little cute haircut, and she gets out, and immediately I looked at my mom. I was like, I want a picture with her. And she's like,
Jason,
I know.
right there.
And that was the funny thing, too, because my mom, it was like a random Tuesday afternoon, so no one was really out there. And my mom was like, I'm going to ask. And I was like, ugh, because I know some of them get weird about stuff. And so I was like, I don't know. And so she asked, and of course, he's so sweet. And he was like, yeah. And then Brittany's like standing there smiling, and she goes, oh, no, like, we want you in it. She goes, are you sure? I was like, yes. Like, I want you. Jason,
can you hold the camera?
Yeah. Literally. He honestly though, I can tell like he probably wouldn't have even cared if I said that. Yeah. But they're so sweet and cute. I just love her.
They're adorable. Their whole family. Okay, so
yeah.
who have you written with? That's one question.
Honestly, I've been writing at Warner like a ton. So it is cool. The other day I was laughing, telling mom, it's like I'm writing my song and then I come out and then there was a guy who just wrote like the Bailey Zimmerman #1 Rock and a Hard Place.
Yeah.
Whatever. So it's like he's right there standing there and then he's like, yo, we should write. It's just like that constantly. I actually have a write on the books with the Castlows. Do you know who the Castlows are? They're the girl group that has just started taking out.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have like a write with them booked. I'm writing with Cameron Bedell. He writes all like a ton of stuff. I'm writing. I have a million. I wrote with John Kraft the other day. He has all the Cole Swindell singles.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
What about Mac McAnally, or is he still doing that?
He is still doing it. Oh, he's a hard one.
Or Shane.
Yes.
What's his name?
Shane McAnally.
Shane McAnally.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's over at Smack, and I would love to write with him. Some of those guys, man, though, I'm like, I will write with you one day, but I'm writing with Jason Massey and Callista Clark. I don't know if you know Callista Clark.
Callista Clark, she's had a song.
Yeah, she had a song on the radio, so I'm writing with them in like 2 weeks. Jason, he's done all the Kelsey Ballerini stuff, so it's
Jason
Massey. He's like the producer, and he does a lot of the writing, but.
That's cool.
It's a lot of cool.
Weird that you're doing that.
It is weird. I'm like, man, this is weird.
Like you were writing songs in your bedroom.
I know.
And now you're in Nashville, Tennessee.
It is really weird, but I was laughing. So one of my best friends, she's not signed either, but she's like, she needs to be and she will be. And we ride at Warner all the time together. And I was laughing because it's like you walk into Warner and no wonder sometimes people don't think you like work or do anything, because I'm like, all the people that actually have the corporate jobs are like walking on their treadmills, like doing their stuff. And then it's like the A&R guys are playing basketball. And then it's like in between breaks of writing, we're like playing ping pong. They like have like Chick-fil-A catered in. It's just like a party all the time.
Is this real life?
Yes. I'm like, this is what I do for a job. It's kind of
You
cool.
deserve it, girl.
I know, it's cool.
It's so crazy.
It's just like this with you, though. It's like you get to come to this adorable room and like talk with people, and it's like your job.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Now we need to make money doing it,
no,
Gracee.
I know. You're like, this is so fun. And then you get the bill, and you're like, crap.
Oh, okay, it's a good time.
I know.
All right, so what else? So you have a song, Fake Blonde.
Yes, that just released.
Is that where you're pushing right now?
Yes.
The big one?
Yes. So that one came out like probably like 6 weeks ago or so. And then the music video dropped a few weeks ago.
The music videos.
Yes.
Tell the story. University of Alabama. You got to tell all of it.
It was kind of like perfect because with Rush Talk. Like, are you on Alabama Rush Talk?
I don't know what that is, but I know what sororities are.
Natalie. Okay. I've got to show you some of these. All your listeners will know what we're talking about. So basically, it's become this like obsession. And these girls rush, and then they do TikToks about what they're wearing and like what houses, and then they become like a character. People become obsessed with them and root for them, basically. It's a lot. It's huge. And like millions, like girls have become like, gotten millions of followers from this. And so it's been a thing the past few years. Last year HBO went and did like the whole sorority documentary over Alabama. Did you ever watch that?
I didn't know it was Alabama, but I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah. So my sister being a Phi Mu, it was like, we have to do it. And then the choreographer for the video, her name's Joy Spears. And she is like, you name a video in Nashville, she's done it. Like she did the Lainey one for, I think it was Hang Tight Honey or something. But she's so talented. She was on So You Think You Can Dance back in the day. And went like I don't know if she won it, but she went super far. But now that's her life. She just choreographs music videos. But she went to Alabama and was a dancer there. So it was perfect. So
she produced it?
Yes. So we went down to Bama, back where she's from, and we did the whole strip thing, like on Sorority Row. We did the little strip.
They loved it.
It was so much
Your sister
fun.
in it?
Yes. She's the hairdresser in it. Yeah. It was like Tuscaloosa really rallied around it, which was so sweet. They let us use everything, and it was a blast. Like,
so are you a Bama fan now?
Oh yeah, I know. That's the bad thing though, because our family's a Bama fan, but then living in Tennessee, that is fighting words.
Yeah.
With the volunteers.
I'm surprised you're even doing that, being from Oklahoma.
I know. That's like mom went to OU. I know, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I love, like being out there, I was like, okay, I got to do like one of the southern schools. And then I'm like, well, Bama, because Lily's at Bama. And they're good. Let's not kid ourselves.
I'll give him that.
And I'm more of a red wearer than orange. Orange is.
All right, Gracee. So what is next for you? Like,
I would like right now I've just like been grinding. I'm telling myself I'm like I'm writing every day. I'm waking up and my dad was sometimes you go through rocky moments, and you're like, "Crud, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this gonna work?" And then I sit back and I'm like looking at all of the doors that God's opened on like how it's already working, and I'm like I just can just keep growing. And my dad the other day was like, "Do you love it?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you want to do anything else?" I'm like, "No, there's not even anything that comes to my head that I want to do." And he's like, "Then just keep doing it." And I'm like, you know what? That's a good way to look at it. Because I can be like, oh, I want to reach this level. And I do. And I know I'll get there. But just in the meantime, like writing every day, making those connections, putting myself out there, playing the shows. I mean, it truly does. You build it fan by fan.
This is why you're doing Bikes for Kids. I'm just trying to make you better.
Yeah, exactly. So I love it. No, I just like that kind of stuff though. Getting to come back and like do stuff where you can tell it makes an impact and it's just fun. It's like that's why we do it. You just love it.
Are you gonna come sit in my blow up?
I will. I will sit in it, and my drummer Noel will too. He will think that's so funny.
So I do want to keep talking to you a little bit. So you have any friends? Like I know you have friends.
No,
I have no friends. But like, do you have like Lainey Wilson?
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'll be her best friend one day. There's been some like girls actually, what's funny is like, do you know Mackenzie Carpenter? I know you guys have you've played Mackenzie Carpenter stuff.
Doesn't ring a bell.
So she's actually written all of the Megan Maroney stuff, but she's also an artist herself.
You like Megan?
I do like Megan. And but I love Mackenzie. Like that girl is talented.
Okay.
And she has a lot of songs on the radio, but like we've become friends and like we have a coffee in the next week or so. Like we just catch up and different things like that of girls and guys. And like one of my best friends, her boyfriend is the guitarist for Josh Ross. I don't know if
okay.
You know I would know all these people if we play their songs.
A lot of people don't understand that like the Mackenzie Carpenters like you have your Megan Maroney.
Yeah.
But then there's these people behind the scenes that are just doing a lot of the work.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Mackenzie literally is the credit on every one of her songs. That's crazy. She signed herself and is an artist herself. So, yeah, she's doing awesome.
And that's another thing is a lot of artists like yourself, they grind in that songwriting room for years.
Yes.
And, I mean, you've been in Nashville 4 years, 5 years?
Yeah, 4 years. I know, it's really nothing. I look there and I'm like, I'm 21 years old, and everyone's like, you're just starting out. And I'm like, but I've been here forever. It feels like forever, but really like the Lainey Wilson, she's, I think, 35 now. She didn't even get her break till she was like 31, 32, and she was there forever.
Before you know it, you're going to be on Yellowstone, Gracee.
I know. Oh, gosh, I know. I know. I think my fiance would eat that up. He loves Yellowstone.
Yeah?
He's obsessed. Yeah.
So you brought your guitar?
I did.
Are you going to play us a little acoustic song?
I will. I can play some songs.
All right, we're going to get your guitar. We're going to play a song, okay?
Okay.
All right, Gracee Shriver, you brought your guitar. Let's hear some Fake Blonde, girl.
All righty, let's go. Been setting my ways ever since the 8th grade. Yeah, mama took me that first time, and I ain't never been the same. I found my girl online, and now she does it every time. I don't ask for nothing different, 'cause she knows just what I like. I'm a fake blonde, have more fun than a dive bar. Looking good under neon sunshine, give me some highlights and I can have a hell of a time. Better than a brunette, roots run deep, ain't a secret. Yeah, every 6 to 8 weeks, when I sit in that seat, I'm a better version of me. I'm a fake blonde. Yeah. Oh, I'm a fake blonde. Yes, I am. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, girl.
Oh, thank you so much.
You have come, you're like, oh, if it's been 5 years, it seems like forever, but you really have come so far.
Thank you.
And you are going to go so much further, and I'm going to say I knew you would.
I know. Well, then we'll just be on the road together.
Well, yeah. All I have to say is, because I have to I always get pit passes to your show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All
That's
right. Lacey, you heard that. Gracee, you're so awesome. I can't wait for Bikes for Kids.
Thank you.
So December 10th, Bikes for Kids, Owasso High School football field. Gracee Shriver is going to be there. You're going to sing us some Christmas songs. So we got to see if you can actually sing a Christmas.
I know. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm excited. No, we'll do a little bit of this one. Everyone knows this one. Ready? Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you, but see if you believe in me. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue, and I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
You're hired.
Yeah,
you're hired. You're the girl.
Bring some bikes. Yeah.